Well, good afternoon and welcome back to the Little French Homestead. If you are new, my name is Sherry and I'd like you to welcome you to my channel. So today we are going to put the French in the Little French Homestead. Now, if you are all don't know, I am 100% French, so that's where I come up with the name of my channel. And today we are going to focus on a French recipe that my family loves. It is super simple but yet very elegant. It is called the croque monsieur and a croque madame. And you can have it for breakfast, you can have it for lunch, you can even have a breakfast for dinner. Very simple to make. Right now on the stove you are going to see I am going to be making a bechamel sauce. Now, a bechamel, this recipe here, I am going to go ahead and link the recipe down below, but you'll see that I've added in 2.5 tablespoons of butter, about a quarter cup of all-purpose flour, and we're doing about 1.25 cups of milk. You want to go ahead and make sure that your butter and your flour are thoroughly mixed together before you add any milk to that, because you want to make sure that it doesn't all clump together. So you want to get a really nice mixture. So you add in your milk a little bit slowly and you keep stirring. To that we're going to add a pinch of salt and we're going to add some ground nutmeg. I have real whole nutmeg that I got from Amazon. I will go ahead and link that down for you below. It was a really great deal for a nice big batch. I don't use a lot of it, so I store it in a mason jar to make sure it helps stays fresh when I need it. After that, you're going to want to go ahead and continue whisking it just to make sure everything's all incorporated. You're going to turn your heat off and then set it aside. This is going to enhance your sandwich and give it that rich, creamy silkiness that this sandwich deserves. Now, if any of you have had this before, you're going to know that it's the creme de la creme of a sandwich. Really, really is. So I did do a little bit of toasting on my bread. I've put it in the oven. Sometimes you can go ahead and just put it in the toaster. Your best bet really and truly to get a nice authentic is to put some butter on both sides, toast them in a frying pan, get that nice toast creaminess out of it. I didn't go as far on this. Now again, I'm trying to make like 10 sandwiches. I did not have that time, but I did able to toast them a little bit in the oven. Now the croque monsieur does not usually have mustard, but the croque madame does. And again, like I said, I'm doing both of them right now. They are almost the exact identical recipe. They consider everything the same thing, except one does have mustard and an egg on top, and the croque monsieur does not. So I'm doing a little bit of both today for my family and I to go ahead and to see which one that we all like the best. Now, I personally had this before. I've made it myself, but my family has never had it, believe it or not. So we decided to go ahead and do that. After you go ahead and add your mustard to just one side of the bread as we're doing, you're going to go ahead and we're going to grate Gruyere cheese. Now, you may certainly go ahead and use like Swiss or an elemental cheese on it. I personally am not a fan of Swiss. Even on French onion soup, I prefer Gruyere cheese or even, provolone. But I like doing this. So I had bought through Publix the buy one, get one free, some Gruyere cheese, shredded it over a grater, and we're going to then put a little bit of bechamel sauce on the bottom. We're going to then put some cheese, We're going to put then a couple of slices of some ham. Now you can do any type of ham you wish. You can do Virginia baked honey ham, oven roasted. I had honey ham. I thought that would go great with everything. So we're doing like 3 slices on each piece. You're going to then add a little bit more again of cheese, the bechamel sauce, and then the cheese on top. You are going to bake that in then the oven until everything is all wonderfully melted. Can take about 10, maybe 15 minutes. You can do it on broil if you really want to go ahead, because most of everything just needing to get melted. But if you wanted to go ahead and develop a little bit more of a flavor, you most certainly can do that. You would put it on 375, and again for like 10-15 minutes. You just want to make sure that the cheese is melted and the sandwich is hot all the way through and has that ooey gooey flavor to it. Then what I'm going to go ahead and do is put that in the oven. I am going to go ahead and then on the side get the other sandwiches all ready and taken care of. Those are going to be for the croques, bonjour, because I'm doing the madames right here. And I think we did, like 5 or 6 eggs. And I just put all of the eggs all into one pan. Now, I did that to save myself some time. But you may certainly go ahead and do like 2 at a time if you really wanted the egg whites to spread out a little bit more. Mine got, obviously, because if you put a lot into a pan, that's going to get smushed. And I just topped it on that. It came out absolutely delicious. My family was enthralled on how delicious this was. Look at that. That looks absolutely divine. And you want to make sure, like I said, to really get that cooked in the center, because you don't really want it cold. That bechamel sauce is going to be warm. The cheese is going to be bubbly hot and stuff. So you really want to make sure that that ham on the inside is also very warm. I've even had a few people tell me that they've just warmed the ham up in a frying pan. Just give it a quick little sizzle on both sides and then go ahead and put it in there. That way for 100% sure your ham has been cooked. Yes, we all know ham is already pre-cooked, but you just want to make sure that it is still hot in the inside. And very carefully, I am putting all those eggs. Don't worry about those shells. For whatever reason, my wonderful chickens are not laying enough eggs. About a month ago, we have been getting maybe 1 to 3 a day. We did have like a week ago that we didn't have any. But a month ago, I had to still give my parents like an 18-pack of eggs. So I had to go buy eggs to do this. And it wasn't thrilling, but c'est la vie. You have to do what you have to do in order to feed your family. Now, in a second or two here, you're going to see me go ahead and take out the croaks. I'm just making sure that the eggs aren't sticking. Look how beautiful those are. I have all but one child loves sunny eggs. That one child, she likes her scrambled. We did not think that the scrambled eggs were going to go very well on top of a croak, because you should have it a sunny or at least an over easy egg, because you want that beautiful drip down on the sides. This is, you can't imagine the incredible smell. It's really divine. As I'm going to go ahead and plate it all up, you'll see me go ahead and grab 2 of them, and then one will have the egg on top. Boy, I just have to say, this is an amazing meal. Everybody loved it. I will definitely make this again. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and put the recipes down below. I would also too like to thank you so very much for watching this video today. If you like this video, please make sure you go ahead and comment, share, and subscribe. And keep on cooking. Bye guys. Have a great day.